Hello everyone, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Zhunya, that's my name. And today I want to tell you about Russian Gen Z slang. So, as usual, I wrote down some words. I think some of them are kind of cringe, to be honest with you. I just feel weird using those, but maybe it's also like because I'm a later Gen Z, or I don't know. Let me know which of these words you like. Okay, I made a similar video maybe like a year ago, I guess. And a lot of you guys like the word skoof, which is a slang name for an older man who is overweight, who plays video games all the time, and cannot find a girlfriend. Maybe he starts balding too. He starts balding, all of that. So this guy, he is a skoof. It's not a new word. I already mentioned that, but I want to do it again so everybody knows and uses this word, okay? Because I think it's cool. Okay, so the first original word for today would be gaz or gazuy, gazuyem, and so on. So it's like, yeah, I'm down. Yeah, let's go do this. Let's go. I am willing to do this type of activity. So you just type. Someone asks you, are you gonna go to eat? Are you gonna go walk in the park? Are you gonna go do midnight city racing? I don't know. And say gazuyem. I think it's a little bit. It's like, I think younger men who are into cars, not only, but I think women don't really say that. So it's like gas in English. Okay, gas means let's go. Gazuyem. The next one, I really like it. I used to use this expression for my younger sister. So it is босс художки. Boss like boss in English, and художка is a short form for art school. Not this type of art school like bachelor's, university, college. It's just extracurriculum activities in your grade school, in your high school that you go to. It's like a separate building, doesn't matter. Художка, художественная школа, art school. So босс художки, art school. Boss is usually that would be like a girl with colorful hair. She likes anime. She has a lot of pins. Maybe she also likes K-pop. Of course, she likes drawing. That's why she's the boss художки. Maybe she's a little bit weird, Maybe she's a little bit on the spectrum. I wouldn't say that it is like a bad slang. At least I've never felt like it had a negative connotation to it. It was a little bit like funny, but not bad. Someone creative, someone who likes art, who's a little bit kawaii. Okay, босс, художки. The next one is similar. This one I think has negative connotation to it. So it is boss KFC. Boss KFC. So KFC is KFC, the Kentucky Fried Chicken restaurant. In Russia we don't have KFC anymore because of the sanctions. Now we have Rostiks. I don't know where they got this name, but doesn't matter. We still use, I think people still use this boss KFC. It used to be a little bit more popular in the past, I feel like. So boss KFC is a person who is overweight, probably like significantly overweight, who always goes to fast food restaurants to eat boss KFC. I don't know why KFC exactly, because if it was like a slang word in the US, you would think like that it's like some kind of racial thing because of the stereotype, you know what I mean? But in Russia everyone likes KFC. I think that's, I should try American KFC. I haven't yet, but a lot of people, like I ask them, do you like KFC? Like in the US they say no, but I like Popeyes. So I tried Popeyes, but not KFC. But in Russia I like KFC. Okay, boss KFC. Next one is it is an English slang that we adopted, but I think it became much more popular in Russia than it is in English. So it is picmi. Picmi, of course, picmi. In English, pick me. I think in English, pick me became kind of like a bad word, that it's like misogynistic. I guess. But in Russia, everyone is using it. I remember my mom said something like, "Oh, all the women do like this. I don't like that. And I remember who said, "Mama, ты pick me." Mom, you are a pick me. And she was like, "Что такое pick me? Кто такая pick me? Почему я pick me? Why am I a pick me? Who is a pick me?" And she was saying like pick me so much, like it was so funny. I think in America, I don't know if they use this slang in Britain too, in the UK, but I think now people say she's not the girl's girl for like pick me. She's not the girl's girl. So there we do emphasis on still on the women, not on men. Like that woman is trying to be like pick me for the man. And I know she's not the girl's girl. In Russia, pick me. And because of our suffixes, we can make so many different forms of this word. Pikmusha, pikmuchka, pick me. Well, I don't know, I haven't heard pikmisha, but that would be funny. Pick me. Она такая pick me. She's so pick me. Pick me. Next one is the word dnokl. Dnokl. I don't know if people still say it. I'm not sure. Dnokl. And dnokl is a short form for одноклассник. Одноклассник, one class, so it means you were in one class with that person. She or he is your classmate. So dnokl is like the short form, and I guess kind of like he's my dnokl. Dnokl invited me for a party, but I'm like, I'm not going. Dnokl. Like my classmates suck. Dnokl. This is the vibe that I get. But maybe it can be used in somewhat positive way. I'm not sure. But then I have word plойка. On its own, word плойка plойка is a hair straightener. Is this hot iron thing that I think the main meaning would be the hair straightener, plойка. But men like their plойkas too. In Russia they love it. I think everywhere in the world they love their plойkas. So plойка is short for PlayStation, plойка. I don't know how we got that vowel change in the stem, but plойка is a PlayStation. Plойка. Then we have apать. Again, this is English root, an English loan word. Up, down, up. Апать. We added the ch ending for the infinitive form of the verb апать. It means to raise something up, like you upgrade your character in a game. Ты апаешь, like some kind of city. I'm not sure if it's like upgradenуть, like to upgrade, but shorter. I'm not sure. I think upgradenуть is also a slang like that. Upgradenуть, upнуть, upgradenуть, upнуть. I'm not sure what the difference would be, honestly. Upgradenуть, upнуть. Then this one is we got this word because of the AI slop. So the word on itself has a meaning. The word is черемша, and черемша is a wild garlic. It's like some kind of plant. It's not as strong as like garlic, just you can buy at the store. It's more mild. Okay, just grows. You can pick it. You can forage your черемша. But one of the common AI slop type of videos on Russian internet is a video of Soviet Union. So they say in the Soviet Union people lived very happy life. Everyone would get their own nuclear refrigerator, and they would get magical pets, and everyone would fly on a small helicopter to their plant. Like they would just it is an ironical way to make fun of Russian Soviet boomers who feel nostalgic for Soviet Union. So they usually they actually like videos like that. So and one of the videos that got very popular, they made this character. I think it looks like a rabbit, but it has a head of a lion with a rabbit ears, and they say that it is черемша, and this is the pet that all Soviet citizens would like to get. This is like the cat wife from the Chinese government, but черемша. I don't know, guys, if it makes sense. You can just go and search черемша, and you will see and you will understand what I'm talking about. But people started using this for like AI slop, for they rhyme it with other words that end with sha to make fun of like older people and stuff. I don't know, just in general, like a funny word, черемша, and everyone is thinking about that AI goofy animal in Soviet Union. In the Soviet Union, everyone would get a carpet for free. And черемша, and one черемша. Everyone was happy. Okay, next I have нишевый, which means niche, but I think it got this connotation of actually not being niche. It just people say, oh, you have a very distinguishable taste in perfumes, like, oh, it is so ты такая нишевая, you are so niche, like you're trying to be niche too hard that you are not niche. Russians correct me if I don't get, like, I think нишевый is now is being used ironically. Ты такая нишевое место. This is a very niche place. This is a very niche thing. Ты такой нишевый. Это у меня такое нишевое хобби. Нишевый. This one is, I think, cringe. It is okak. Okak. Which means, oh, this is how it is. Oh, I did not expect okak. Oh, and basically kak is how, and you say, oh, that's how it is, okak. But people started spelling it together, okak. So the exclamation o and kak, okak. Okak. And I think older Gen Z and younger millennials, they really like it. Okak. They use it all the time. Okak. Okak. Okay. Another thing that is also kinda cringe. I don't know, maybe saying the word cringe is cringe. I don't know, a week ago I said chill. Oh, my student, I don't remember, it's either she made a mistake or something, and I said like chill. Chill, baby girl. And she told me like saying chill in English is cringe. I have no idea. I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I'm already like too old to be trendy, you know. I'm not trying. I'm not trying to say that I'm old. I just don't get that. I'm not on TikTok, okay? I have life. The next one is poo poo poo. Poo poo poo. And it is I think there was a meme, like a video that people liked. Poo 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 poo. So you say poo 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 when you kind of don't know what to do. You are in a difficult situation. Like, for example, you have a very important thing to do. Maybe it's your homework, work project, some kind of assignment. You have a deadline, and then your friend wants you to go out with him to drink, but you have the deadline and you're like, oh, boo boo boo, boo boo boo. It shows that you are confused a little bit, that you're kind of like lost, but you can all kind of have fun. Boo boo boo, boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. Boo boo boo. Okay, and the next word I have on my list is swagga. Swagga, which is, I don't know if you swagga, it is swag. Swag in Russian is swagga. I didn't really get where did they get the ah at the end? Swagga. Okay, it's not w, it's v. Okay, it's not it's a. But why did you add a? Свага. I don't really get it. Свага, but okay. Свага, свага. У меня ее навалом. The next word is kind of like свага. It's definitely positive. It is the word чиназес. This one is old. I think nobody is using it anymore. Probably. But I'm still gonna share this one. Maybe I used it in my old compilation. I'm not sure. It was also like a meme video with a guy walking on the street, and I believe there was a store or a cafe, some kind of restaurant that he noticed, and the name of the restaurant of the place was Чиназес, or it's just that he read the name of the place incorrectly, and he said Чиназес with a very, you could tell that he was happy. Чиназes. And maybe there is more etymology behind this word, I'm not sure, but then a lot of people were using this чиназes, but I believe now it is cringe to use it. Чиназes. We also use the word cringe. We say cringe, okay, and it is also a slang, but I think it's more like, come on, it's cringe. If English is not your first language, tell me which word do you use in your native language for the word like cringe. What is? Because the way we used to describe cringe in Russian, it was Spanish shame. Spanish shame when you feel embarrassed for someone else. Okay, then I have альтушка. So, there was the alt TikTok and normie TikTok, I guess, right? Or straight TikTok, yeah, straight and alt. So альтушка is kind of like босс художки, kind of like the art school boss, but she doesn't have to be like too much into anime and art school. She just has colorful hair. She does her makeup very bright. She's got the blush blindness, like a little blush, like here, everywhere. Nails, lashes, all of that. She is альтушка, and people say like each skуф is gonna find his альтушка. Like they attract each other, the old balding man and old girls. I guess альтушка. And I told you about the normie TikTok. Well, I was thinking about the word нормис. Нормис in Russian is normie, нормис. Oh, он такой нормис. He's such a normie. He's or she. It's like a common person. They don't have anything extraordinary about them. They like common things. They dress the same. Нормис. Они нормисы. They are normies. These are my favorites, probably. Тарелочница. So the word тарелка. Тарелка is a plate, okay? Тарелка is a plate. And тарелочница, it is a woman who goes on dates with different men, maybe. I don't think it's gonna be like the same one. And she only goes out with this man to eat dinner, to have her plate, alright? Тарелочница. It kind of shows, you know, the inflation. In the past, women were going out with guys for like iPhones or something. Now they go out for dinners. Damn, тарелочницы. And I think women started using the word кастрюлечник. I'm not sure, but like кастрюля is a pot. So a man who wants a woman who cooks him food, who cooks for him, is a кастрюлечник. Кастрюльник, I'm not sure. Like a potter, like тарелочница and тарелка, кастрюля. Russians, please help me. I forgot that other one. And another word I've got for negative connotation is темщик. Темщик. This one is for a man, usually for a young man. Темщик. So темщик, тема is theme, topic, but in Russian we can also use it as like hustle, a new idea for a business. Maybe it's not even like a business, it's like more like a hustle, sidekick thing that you can possibly get a lot of money from without working too hard. This is темка, like a small theme, small hustle. So темщик is a guy who always tells you, oh, I've got this new idea for my startup. We're gonna make AI but with protein. We're gonna make AI soda with 50 grams of fiber and 100 grams of protein in each can. We're gonna make AI chatbot that is telling you the weather. This is темщик. Then I have 3 very short words. These are abbreviations. I'll show you. I have, I don't know if you can see it. Bon, хз, and бж. So bon is short for понял, like I got it, I understood it. Bon. People can text it, or my sister, she would even like tell me that sometimes, I think, or she would say спс for thank you, спасибо. Спасибо, thank you, спс. Another one, спс. Then I have хз. Хз is short from like a Russian vulgar word. Okay, that's kind of vulgar. That means like male genitalia. Okay. Dick, okay, but more vulgar. And then z for znаю, so like prick nose, okay, dick nose. Nobody knows. How do I know? Nobody knows. Prick nose. Хз. People text that a lot. Хз. And пж is short from пожалуйста. Please. Пж. Пожалуйста. But to be honest with you, these last 3, they're not really like Gen Z. They can be like, I would say they are more like millennial. They are old ones. They are the OG abbreviations. it's like TBH, you know, SH, shaking my head, SMH, right? And the last two, guys, very easy to understand. The word vibe, English. That's a vibe. I think they are even pronounced the same. Vibe. We say in Russian плюс vibe or minus vibe. So плюс, that's something like positive, positive vibe, positive vibrations. That's a good thing. That is плюс vibe. And then minus vibe, minus vibe is no, it's bad. I don't like it. Negative vibrations, minus. Plus vibe, minus vibe. Plus vibe, minus vibe. We also have a green flag, red flag, but this is too obvious. Okay, you don't have to like actually learn it. The moment you see it, you will recognize it. Okay. So, and before I end this video, I will read you all these words again. Okay. So today you learned about газ, газуй, босс художки, босс KFC, пикми, днокл, плойка, апать, черемша, нишевый, окак, свага, чиназес, альтушка, нормис, тарелочница, темщик, плюс вайб, and минус вайб. Thank you for staying. I'll put, just in case you like want to learn the words, like you're learning Russian, I'll put the words in the description so you can add to your learning app, whatever. Thank you. Спасибо всем.